over to University of Santo Tomas. Coach Kung Fu and Coach Yanni's squad defeated PSD Perfect Set, the Dreammakers, in their last match, Richie.
You know, it was an outstanding performance coming from the girls in yellow, as UST had 26 attack points coming from the attack line and 2 blocks that really helped them get that momentum. And of course, pumantay naman dito for service aces, Perfect Set Dreammakers with 4 and UST with 4 as well.
5 players scoring at least 4 points in the team so that they can get their 3rd straight victory. And we want to focus on this player as our player in focus is presented by Pusopi.com. Join now for free. Kate Cruz against Perfect Set Dreammakers was named MVP of the match.
And although so many players actually for the second set, there were second stringers and third stringers, but of course Kate Cruz had 6 points, 5 attacks, and 1 ace. It was very well distributed, and she really shined when the team needed her most.
17-year-old outside spiker. We want to see if she'll have a big game today or if some of her teammates will also step up and be the next hero in their 3rd match of the tournament. But we head on over to their opponents who are looking to find their 2nd win. This is Pacific Volleyball Academy in their last match. One LaSalle, they lost that match 0-2 in sets 25-14 and 25-15. Pacific Volleyball Academy, although one of the visiting teams here in the Shakey's juniors level.
You know, Pacific Volleyball Academy had 16 spikes compared to one LaSalle who had 22. So in the departments of volleyball, LaSalle actually was leading, but hindi naman nagkakalayo din when it comes to attacks. It's just that LaSalle really powered through with their serves that challenged Pacific Volleyball Academy to get those first balls to their center and to be able to produce the same number of attacks that one LaSalle was creating in that game. And what we can also note was that Pacific Volleyball Academy had 17 errors on
Introducing our officials for this match. First referee, Jay Derikito. Second referee, Aikel Tero. The action continues here at the Playtime Phil Oil Center in San Juan. And now, let us meet the starters. First, for the University of Santo Tomas. Beginning with their setter, number 1, Andrea Tanchunbing. Opposite hitter, number 3, Pauline Moreno. Outside hitter, number 7, Jaira Romias. Another outside hitter, number 10, Nicole Pelaez. Middle blocker number 19, Aleli Manzanillo. Number 21, middle blocker, Erin Soto. The starting libero is their team captain, number 4, Chas Pepito. And the head coach of UST, Christian Fernandez. And now let's meet the starters for the Pacific Volleyball Academy Premier Team. Beginning with their team captain, middle blocker number 20, Kaylia Borja. Opposite hitter number 1, Landon De Vera. Another middle blocker number 2, Saray De La Cruz. Number 13, Summer Pinola. Setter number 19, Jaden Punong Bayan. Outside hitter number 22, Leia Aromin. Starting libero is number 6, Peyton Camacho. And the head coach of Pacific Volleyball Academy, Manuel Guarin. This is the Shakey
Match
Super
number
League
3 of 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals USC against Pacific Volleyball Academy. Tanchong Bing, Manzanillo, Espiritu Rumais, Moreno Pelaez, Pepito. For UST, Punong Bayan, Borja Cruz, Armin, De Vera, Pinaula, and Camacho. For Pacific Volleyball Academy. Pacific Volleyball Academy composed of their club teams in Guam. They put them together to create a grassroots program and to allow these players to have experience, especially against the floor defense of Philippine squads. Warriors UST, Coach Yanni Fernandez is heading this and the grassroots program, as this set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Service ace to start off our first set from the setter, Andrea Tanchunbing.
You know, setters are known to be very powerful servers. So Tan Chun-bing just having the time of her life in that service line so that she remains to have 3 spikers in front.
Quick set and attack. Blocked though. That crosses the line and it goes outside as USC will score their second point. Erin Soto is at the front and she is 190 cm standing. I don't think she's done.
6'3".
She's done growing, but I also don't think she needs to jump.
That's what we said yesterday. She just has to put her hands up and
Yeah,
hop a little.
correct. The Pacific Volleyball Academy though will get their first point on the board.
Serving for PVA, Leia Aromin.
Arumin will go to serve. And up by Soto. Chance ball for Pacific Volleyball Academy. Down the line attack. Tanchun Bing, reverse set, and that finds an opening. Pelaez.
This time it was Pelaez from the opposite side of the court. And again, we were talking about how UST has such a deep bench that everyone was performing, and this time it's more of the starter six that is really becoming role models for everyone to outperform one another.
Grabe din yung recruitment process ng UST. They really go to far-flung areas to find and give opportunity to players. Iloilo, Cebu, Ilocos are the mix for UST. But Pacific Volleyball Academy will get another point.
Let's see that sequence once again. Hit from the shoulder and a save for Pacific Volleyball Academy. And so much celebration is what we're seeing here from the girls. And that's really what we want, because we want to uplift that kind of energy.
That attack goes out and we're at a deadlock at 3. De La Cruz was also the person to thank for their last point as she goes to the service line.
Still serving Sarai De La Cruz.
Tanchun Bing, reverse set.
One more time for Pelaez. This time, hindi niya napapatamain sa katawan. Diretso na daw sa floor.
Yeah. What angle? That had to be really precise to avoid that block.
Exactly. And her elevation as well. You see her hang time to be very high and long.
1 point lead for UST. Oh, mistimed there. And UST will get another score. That was Pinaula. Summer Pinaula from PVA.
That was a little too high for her liking. Erin Soto still on deck to serve for UST.
Serve is out.
Service goes outside. A powerful serve for Erin Soto. And now Chas Pepito will go in. The knees of that Pepito. Grabe yung mga Actually, the
I
Pepito.
know.
The
You
Pepito
can see
clan.
it. The features are very strong. You know that they're related to one another.
Correct. Chance ball for Pacific Volleyball Academy. Tan Chun Bing activates the middle. And that will be a point for UST.
Point from Aleni Manzanillo.
That is Manzanillo to credit for that point. And of course, we were talking about Pepito a while ago. We actually interviewed her before and she was saying na in the dorm, lahat sila magkakasama. So she does see her tita a lot and a lot of the times, dun din siya pupunta if may kailangan siya. So very tita duties pa rin tong si Det Pepito with our Pepito here.
Very ate ang atake ni that Pepito. Another point for UST. And a good
Net
good,
defense
right,
again
right.
for
took advantage.
Manzanillo.
Still serving the Cool Pelias.
Yeah, it's a taller setup also for the middle blockers of UST. So as much as possible, you'd want to be as aggressive as you can be on the net, just like that. Another point, back to back for Manzanillo.
Manzanillo at the right place at the right time, and Tan Chun Bing is utilizing her while she is hot. And our first technical timeout is courtesy of UST, 8-4.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Landon De Vera of Pacific Volleyball Academy on your screens. They're hoping to even out their win-loss record today. 1 win, 2 losses for the visiting Guam team. Palaez. Soft touch. UST answers back. Attack from the back row. But that sails outside, and UST will get a point.
Too much power for that pipe attack for Pacific Volleyball Academy, rather.
To serve again,
Nicole Palaez will continue to serve. Reverse set. Soft touch. Tan Chun Bing will try on the other side.
This time, too much power on the side of UST for that attack error.
De Vera to serve for Pacific Volleyball Academy. This is our third match of day 3. So every point and every set matters here for them to enter the semifinals. Good combination play. Really targeting De La Cruz. That was Romias.
And Romias immediately after that point, knowing that she hit the thighs of her opponent, apologizing, going even under the net and tapping the shoulder of our players here. And that's what shows true sportsmanship, is that, you know, it's just a game, nothing personal, and it really just is part of the game to get hit sometimes.
5-point lead for UST, but that will become 6-10 as UST will get a net touch.
Substitution, PVA, number 20 out, number 15, Alina Torres.
Torres comes in as Bora goes out. She'll serve here.
Serving for Pacific Volleyball Academy, Alina Torres.
Oh, the point will go to UST. It looks like there's a net touch called on Pacific Volleyball Academy. And you mentioned a while ago in our pregame that the errors are something that they need to watch out for, accumulating, I think, around 18 errors in their last match. So this is, especially with the formidable UST squad that's undefeated, Pacific Volleyball Academy has to become more tight-knit in their execution.
Exactly. There's really no room for committing errors, especially in the first set. And again, Aromin is such a formidable player when it comes to being in the front line. Maaasahan mo yan to really kill a rally, to kill a point right away. Fearless, even though she had two blockers guarding her for that point.
Punong Bayan, 7-11. UST on top. A push there by Erin Soto. Aromin again. Pepito was there for the cover. Tan Chunbing goes to the other side. Cross court hit. Covered again by Pacific Volleyball Academy. Tan Chunbing goes up.
Set was a little too high. Medyo nalunod doon si...
Nice.
exactly.
Attack from the back line, not good for UST, and Punong Bayan will continue to serve. 3-point lead for the girls in yellow, and activating the height of Erin Soto.
You know, with her reach, and let's see that point once again, and her setter being very familiar with how she moves. They really have to take advantage of those kinds of attacks because ang hirap nun i-block when it comes to a really tall player.
4-point lead for UST. Chance for them. A chase there. Attack. And that is good for Pelaez.
Pelaez, once again, tuloy-tuloy na talaga ang laro ng UST. And we have Tan Chunbing, of course, to give credit to her orchestrating and giving chances to everybody to really shine in their attacks.
Tan Chunbing, one of the holdovers from Shakey's G-Ville that happened earlier this year, a couple of months ago. This is a new UST lineup, and they're all, even though that they're new to one another, they're still undefeated so far, but Pacific Volleyball Academy is unfazed.
You have to love the celebration, every point they make, and Arumin is one to really kill the ball every time she's set up.
They're at a 4-point deficit. Soto activated again, but good coverage.
Better first ball here for UST.
Tan Chunbing goes to Pelaez. Soft hit over receive. Chance. Scramble for UST. Soto will bring it over. Joust one by Pacific Volleyball Academy. Pepito with this up. Pelaez sends it over. Pacific Volleyball Academy slows it down with De Vera, and that is good!
Lucky shot for De Vera, seeing that opening by the open side of the court of UST. No one was there to guard and cover for that ball. Good angle too with her wrist.
Serving again, Leia Aromin.
Just like that, 3 points is what the PVA needs to deficit here. Cross court attack. De Vera tried with down the line, but that is too strong, and UST will get their 14th point.
UST may need to establish themselves once again in their position to continue the run here. Medyo nakakahabol dito ang Pacific Volleyball Academy, and they were actually already leading itong UST.
Moreno. Outside.
Moreno was actually named player of the game in their last game. So in that second set, UST led up to 9-0.
Borja comes inside. Tubalia for UST. Borja for PVA. De La Cruz to serve. Net touch called on PVA rather, and UST will get the point. (15-12) with Erin Soto on deck.
To serve, Erin Soto.
Good save by Pacific Volleyball Academy. Tan Chun Bing goes to the left.
Beautiful
Ooh,
set.
what a monster
Oh.
block!
You know, I love how USC has the height advantage, but the effort that Pacific Volleyball Academy has been doing when it comes to timing and positioning themselves to really block the wing spikers, it's really commendable for their team.
Serving Summer Pinola.
Pinaula with that serve. Pelaez. De Vera this time. Tan Chun Bing chases it for this tight set, and that is good for UST. Jaira Romias again.
Too much force on that attack.
It's 16-12 as we head on over to this technical timeout.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
First set here for UST against PVA all the way from Guam. UST with the grassroots program intact, very deliberate and very sure of their movements, being helmed by Coach Yanni Fernandez today, whereas PVA for Coach Manuel Guarin.
And number 23, Katie Cruz.
San Jose for UST will serve. Coach Yanni Fernandez actually has been with the coaching staff of UST since 2015. That is 11 years of experience of developing players all the way from the girls division to the college division. Service Ace San Jose right from the bench. This serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now.
Still serving Alexandra San Jose.
17 serving 12. Oh, what a block by UST.
This time, UST naman ang hindi magpapapasok ng bola. A solid block there for their team.
To serve again, Alexandra San Jose.
6-point lead, and UST is slowly ballooning this. Oh, chase. They keep that ball in play. Good effort by UST. Over received by PVA. Miscommunication. Or mistimed.
Mistimed
for
again.
PVA, yeah.
You know, I think they're struggling when the ball is too high. Medyo nalulunod na sila sa bola. And to really time it properly, you kind of have to count, actually. That was a strategy that coaches would always say. If the ball is too high, you have to count.
19-12. Let's listen in to PVA.
To you. Guys, again. You go talk.
So what you can do is run them back to whoever's in front, run them back to, okay, center slide, right center slide, back to 42.
You have a potential jump. Okay, goes. Hey, I like the passing's been good. Okay, we're getting better in the passing. That's what we want. That's what we want. Keep in the game. Keep scrambling.
Keep on 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109 load now.
From that timeout, I like how their coach really emphasized on what he liked. So it's more of a positive approach to his girls to continue doing that. You just need a little bit of adjustment in terms of finishing the ball.
UST sends it to the other side. PVA. San Jose goes to the left part.
Romias once again. She's been varying her attacks. Kanina mapa down the line, cross court, cut. Now this time she's dropping the ball, seeing that nadedepensahan na ng Pacific Volleyball Academy yung mga palo nila.
PVA with two games back in July 11. They stretched that game against Pusong Azul to 3 sets.
A 1-2 play here for Pacific
Volleyball.
Volleyball Academy.
Good find also. Good placement. Nobody there for UST. 13-20. Attack from the back.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow. The effort here for Pacific Volleyball Academy.
Soft touch. Coverage for PVA. They need to reset fast to go against this UST squad. They send it back.
The longest rally so far.
Combination play. Another tip. And that sails outside. Seems like PVA is also learning from. They mentioned that they want to learn from the floor defense, but they're really showing the hustle and the grit in this game. 20-14, and that will go up.
The effort that PVA has been doing. Tatlo silang lumapag sa floor just to save that ball. But again, Manzanillo with another beautiful finish. She's been doing this a while ago, and she's really become faster with her movements. That's why hindi na siya naaabangan ng blocker. That's already her 5th point.
Suspenye from Antique. 21-14. Oh, service ace.
Immediate impact here for Suspenye. And these are the girls also, the same girls we've been seeing, Tubalia, San Jose, Suspenye, who were subbed in and were given chances in their previous game, and they really shined and gave it their all. That produced to a win and a victory for the UST.
And that sails out for another service ace.
Clap, clap, ace! Clap, clap, ace! Substitution for PVA. Number 13 out. Number 10, Megan Camacho in.
So Megan Camacho goes in for PVA. 23-14, but that catches the net.
UST inching closer here, so still a bit of a comfortable lead, but PVA will do everything in their power to stay alive in this set.
So they were going to let Borja serve first. There looked like that they wanted to substitute players for the PVA side, but Coach Manuel Guarin told Borja to stay. Now she is clarifying. Ooh, yellow card called on the PVA. Coach Manuel Guarin
Serving for PVA.
for that warning. So we'll continue play 23-15.
Cruz with a finish.
Kate Cruz, the person that we highlighted at the start of this match, that Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now.
You like how she came from an error, tapos ang bilis na din bumawi when it comes to varying her attacks. Kanina drop ball, ngayon palo.
Manzanillo with that service to take this set home. 25 to 15. What a convincing play here for UST and Manzanillo to bring this one home. Set number one is won by the girls in the yellow, and we'll be back for the second set.
They are now in the lead in this match, 1-0.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible, because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
25 to 15, set number one, UST taking that against Pacific Volleyball Academy here in Playtime Phil Oil Arena. Convincing show for UST. And of course, this set is won by them. They haven't had 3 sets yet in their entire journey here. Richie, what made UST stand out?
You know, so many players of theirs really stepped up. Of course, we had a number of service aces as well. We had 5 service aces, and the attacks coming from Manzanillo, Pelaez, Romias, Suspene also, who had service aces, and of course all orchestrated by their setter Tan Chun Bing, that really set things apart for UST here. 25 to 15 as our score for the first set. We see 11 attack points coming from UST, while 6 for Pacific Volleyball Academy. Tapos pantay naman tayo dito sa blocks, and of course the 4 service aces that really set things apart for them.
4 service aces, UST. And nakakapaghinga din yung mga members ng team because of those service aces. But Pacific Volleyball Academy, I do like the energy that they're giving out, because they're playing like they're not at a deficit. They're still showing the defense. They're still showing the aggressiveness. They just have to tighten up the system, and players need to communicate more with PVA. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken in Mojo's now. Alpha Photo, right from the bench, gets the first point here in the second set.
Again, in their previous game, she was also one of the players that stepped up and really gave an impact in the net.
San Jose.
Ball will sail out there for San Jose.
So now, UST and PVA has 1 point each. If UST will get this set, they will get another win. If PVA wins this, they can still extend this. Point will go to PVA.
Overreaching for UST will be called.
PVA is now with his 1-point lead. Punong Bayan to serve. Attack from the back row. Cross court. PVA. Reverse set. Pepito. Underhand set. Sispenye with the down the line attack.
You wanna love that underhand dig also coming from Pepito to set Suspenia up.
On deck to serve, Raisa May Suspenye.
2-all for the second set. Push by PVA. UST from the left to Balya, but that sails outside.
Another free point here for PVA.
Estoy hoping to maintain this 1-point lead now. Reverse set. Missing the blockers. Camacho was there for the coverage. Hesitation for Arumin in PVA.
Not something you see every day for PVA, but again, that point from Cruz.
To serve, Kiara Calfoforo.
Calfoforo hailing from Iloilo.
Punong Bayan to Arumin, and really just showing why she's a force to be reckoned with for the Pacific Volleyball Academy.
Substitution PVA. Number 19 now.
Guerrero comes
Number
in for
18, Madison
PVA.
You know, even in yesterday's game, Arumin has remained fearless. Sino man na makalaban niya sa net, sino man magbo-block sa kanya, dalawa man yan or isa. And that ball will sail right on that line.
Team captain Bora stepping up for her squad. They are at a 2-point lead now early on in the second set.
Elia Borja serving again.
That sails outside to Balya, and PVA has a better showing, better composure. And the timeout will be called for UST. 6-3 is our score here in the second set. Three-point lead for PVA in the second set, stunning UST early on. UST winning set number 1. You saw Coach Yanni Fernandez, Coach Lerma Heron, two veteran coaches in the grassroots ranks and the pro ranks as well. Coach Yanni also serves as the team manager of UST, taking on some admin roles and duties. So he's very integrated into the UST system with the partnership of Coach Kung Fu. But look at that dagger from UST Laag.
Great response coming from a timeout, one perfect receive, one perfect set, and a quick attack just to seal things off for that point.
2-point lead for PVA. They hope to maintain this, and that one goes all the way to the net.
And you like to see that even until now, Coach Yanni is still mixing up his players inside of the court. So this is not the same group of girls we saw from the first set that won it. So really just giving the exposure and the experience for the girls to grow even more in their game.
Well, this UST program hopes to build the next legend players, the next pro players. So they're already looking to that when they've created the team, when they allow players to have opportunities to let them shine. So yun yung grassroots program ng UST. Coach Kung Fu is of course known to have molded legends like Ea Laure PVL and UAAP icons, and very disciplined din yung yung sistema niya because he's coming from Philippine Army as a player and a coach as well. USD will get another point now.
You were saying about discipline and the Philippine Army, and I think that really plays a big role in being an athlete because these girls aren't just athletes, they're student athletes. So they have so many things to prioritize at such a young age that they will need to stabilize when they go to the collegiate levels.
Right. So this is also character building at this point for the juniors ranks. Oh, and then character building with that hustle. Arumin once again creating an opportunity for PVA. As we check that out, did not back down and continue to create a pathway for their team. It's 8-6 for our first technical timeout in this.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
6-8 right now. Estoy from Pacific Volleyball Academy as well as Arumin. Arumin, someone that they have been relying on to create opportunities, but knowing the UST system, Pacific Volleyball Academy has to find other spark plugs na din.
Exactly. And now that she's in the back row, UST may need to take advantage of this rotation.
Chase there. Dumped by UST. And they do take advantage of the situation.
Fast decision making there for San Jose to tip that ball over, seeing that it was an over reception on the side of PVA. That's already her second point already, and she's a setter.
To serve, Ryzen Laag.
Laag a while ago also got her own point, and as we mentioned, grabe yung spread na opportunities for the UST system. That is a service ace for Laag, bringing us to an 8-point deadlock.
Things are now tied up for both of our squads.
We are tied at 8.
Oh, chase. PVA keeps that ball in play.
Calfoforo.
Yara Calfoforo with a quick hit.
You know, it wasn't the perfect setup for her. Her arm was actually already bent, but she was still able to adjust herself to get it.
So now UST was able to catch up with this 1-point lead here in the second set. UST has a chance. Calfoforo again. PVA with the defense. A push won by UST. They go to the back row for PVA.
Beautiful
Good.
setup.
And just like that, because of that setup, Cespeña able to pound that down.
Now Suspenia already on her third point in today's game with that beautiful setup coming from San Jose. And that's what UST needs. They just need to get that first ball and to really establish their positions for defense to really produce the plays that we know that they can do.
Momentum has swung to the UST side of things. PVA a while ago was able to dictate the pace as they run for this ball. France ball for UST. Cespeña again with an attack.
Again, the floor defense of PVA is
Right.
really remarkable.
Calfoforo with an up. Back to Cespeña. Camacho pushes it. Calfoforo this time with a dagger. Good coverage by PVA. The point will go to UST because of a net touch And we've also seen those errors happening for PVA. They can't give those away. Sayang yung mga points, sayang din yung mga opportunities.
Yeah, sayang kasi they were leading.
Yeah.
Actually, in this set already.
Lag for the service. Attack from the back. Again with the good coverage from PVA. They send it over and that is good for Camacho. Camacho looks so relieved after that point.
No, she knows that she actually mishit it. That it only touched her fingers, not her palm. So it wasn't her whole hand that hit it. That's why she was so happy and everyone just celebrated for that lucky shot.
For PVA, Madison Guerrero.
Guerrero with that service. Oh, and point goes to UST. There's a rotational error. And again with the errors from the side of PVA.
Rotational fault.
And UST just taking advantage of them as free points.
UST gets the serve.
There's just a 3-point lead, and that lead has happened because of net errors, rotational
Service
errors,
errors
service
too.
errors. Twelve to 9. Camacho sends it over. Sispenye powers through the double block.
The coverage for PVA is really good.
Activating the middle. Cruz, Kate Cruz found it down.
Combination play here for USC. And again, as long as they get those first balls delivered to the setter's box, more often than not, they will produce a combination play that will move things up for the blockers of PVA.
I don't know if our audience can hear the banging through our microphones, but I was wondering if that was construction. It's just the UST bench celebrating. They've been hitting the board.
Gagawin talaga ng paraan. And UST is known to have one of the loudest crowds. And I guess most of the time, it's also the players
Right.
contributing to it.
14 to 9 as Punong Bayan will come in for Guerrero. So Punong Bayan now will set for PVA. 5-point lead for UST. Punong Bayan goes to the left. She'll try with an over on 2. Calfa 4.
Set was a bit too low for Calfaforno.
4-point lead. Punong Bayan right now on deck to serve. So she has 3 attackers in the front row. What the?
Better setup there for Suspenye.
Sespenye with a great set can do wonders.
In the service area, rise up base,
Suspenye with a float serve.
A push there by Borja. Punong Bayan will go to the other side to Estoy. Espiritu sets it up for Tubalia. Attack from the pipe.
The attack is out.
That sails outside.
Another free gift here for UST.
It's 16 to 10. UST on top against Pacific Volleyball Academy. We head on over to the second technical timeout.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Second set action as we've approached half part of this set. UST is still showing their composure.
Number 9.
Sespende, one of the people to thank for this run of UST and one of the contributors of attacks. 16 to 10 now.
I think this set of players for UST rather just needed time to warm up, pero nabati ko yata an attack error there for Calfaforo.
Good effort by Calfoforo. Tapos nag-apologize din siya sa teammates niya.
Serving Rihanna Estoy.
5 points. PVA wanting to catch up here. Reverse set. Punong Bayan goes to Megan Camacho.
Monster Block.
And the block gets the point.
Back set there. Pero nakaabang dyan si Calfaforo. So, mabilis din bumawi. If not in an attack, it's going to be a block.
Sabi niya, akin na. I'll do it. Bondok inside for Coach Manuel Guarin. Calfoforo. 17 serving 11. With that, the catches the corner there for PBA.
Scores a point. On deck to serve, Keisha Chen.
Chen for that last point as she serves 12 to 17.
Perfect
Combination.
receive from Pepito and Topalia with her first point.
What an attack there by Tobalia. The angle as that smart powered up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Number 6 out, number 10, Nicole Pella is in. Number 23 out.
Substitutions for Coach Yanni. Tanchun Bing is back.
So their first
Seems like
setter.
a long time since she's been out.
Exactly. I think the whole set for the second set she didn't play.
Tanchun Bing.
Perfect to just shake things up here for PVA.
Right. Goes to Tobalia.
Beautiful set and finish there for Topalia. Back-to-back points for her.
19 to 12 as Tanchun Bing will go back. Best setter back in the 2026 Shakey's Gville that happened a few months ago. UST also had like a month of practice with this new squad, but PVA is not out yet.
Serving for PVA, Raven Bondok.
Bondok 13 to 19. Lag. A push over on 2. UST resets back to lag.
Too much angle for Laag on that quick attack.
UST gets the point.
Oh,
There's a touch, it seems like, and the first referee gives the point to UST.
so again, another free point here.
20 to 13.
Tubalia serving.
Seems like the biggest lead of this game. A service ace.
Tobalia with another point. Kanina, nakikita natin she's giving her all when it comes to her cross-court attack points. But this time around, it's her service aces helping her squad.
Oh, tight set. Good coverage by Espiritu. And that sails inside for Pelaez.
Let's see that once again. Good to slow down that ball also from those blockers and very limited time to approach for that ball, but still very effective.
Punong Bayan with a reverse set, a push. UST has it. Espiritu with it up a while ago. Oh, soft touch is good for Sespenye.
A little bit of a miss hit here for Sespenye, but that works out just right for her. Landing right behind the blockers where nobody was ready to cover.
Tubalia service goes outside, giving a point to PVA. We're approaching match point for UST, but PVA again with accumulation of errors throughout this match. It's now a 10-point deficit for them.
Serving for the match, Ryzen Laag.
Laag to serve 24-14. And because of that service ace, UST will stay flawless here in the Shakey's Juniors National Invitationals Playtime Phil Oil Arena. What a showing for UST, really a testament to the program, to the discipline of the players, and to the effort that they've put in so far. So they are going 3-0 in the standings, giving them a comfortable spot for their campaign to the semifinals here in the juniors ranks. But for the PVA side of things, they'll go back to the drawing board. At least they were able to go up against UST, one of the more established squads.
Exactly. You know, PVA has always been so grateful of this opportunity because they're given the exposure to such teams that have been long-lived to be successful and really show mastery in their skill. 25-14 is our score for the second set. USC winning in straight sets.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
25-15, 25-14 is the result of this match. USC against PVA here in the 2026 Shakey Super League Junior National Invitationals. What a showing for UST, really spreading out those opportunities. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. For our MVP of the match, we also want to commend Riza Sespeña, of course, being one of the contributors for this UST squad. MVP of the match, Riza, hello! Riza, you are one of the players that came off of the bench. Hindi ka nag-start. You have 6 points, 4 attacks, and 2 aces. Anong iniisip mo bago ka ipasok ni Coach?
Hindi ko po na-expect na papasok po ako ni Coach kasi po madami po akong kalaban kasi sa open kasi madami po kami. So, thankful po sa binigay po nilang opportunity makapasok po and I'm sure naman po na binigay ko naman po yung best ko sa loob ng court. Thank you.
O, buti ready ka kahit hindi mo in-expect na ipapasok ka ni Coach. So, ngayon na MVP of the match ka, bigay ka naman ng shoutout. Sino yung gusto mong i-greet?
Gusto ko na magpa-thank you for my family sa Pandan, hello mama, papa, kuya. And for my school po sa Ililo, CIS, thank you po. Miss Jess, Miss Ma, Sir Jun, thank you po.
Congratulations, Riza Sespeña, and for your team as well. Grabe kayo, perfect run kayo ngayon, and you will continue to create that run as well. Let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart Power All 109. Power up your next side quest and get only TikTok or Facebook calls and texts, 10 gig for all apps and more. Switch and load now. These two teams have been at it neck and neck, but USC came out on top. Richie, what did you see worked well for them?
You know, set number 1 was just really a dominating set for UST where they really powered through with their attacks and their service aces that led them to win 25 to 15 for set number 1. Now for set number 2, we saw a different group of players for UST and the same for Pacific Volleyball Academy rather, and really UST challenged them with a basket of points from every single one that stepped up. So we had Tubalia, San Jose, Sespeña, Laag, Calfoforo also for UST, but we also had some points here from Arumin in PVA, and that set was 25 to 14. UST winning in straight sets.
USD will have 2 matches tomorrow against OLS and PAZ, whereas PVA will go up against Perfect Set Dreammakers. They are who we're going to witness in just a few moments. But look at this, a match summary. Opponent errors have been almost tied, but the aces, blocks, and attacks are to USD side.
Exactly, 23 attack points for UST, while only 11 for Pacific Volleyball Academy. 3 block points also for UST, really capitalizing on their height and that kind of advantage. And of course, the 7 service aces that really pulled them apart in terms of score.
UST Pacific Volleyball Academy, another game under their belt as we head on over to our next match. That is Arellano University against Perfect Set Dreammakers. Perfect Set Dreammakers in their second game of this day. Wait a minute for our nightcap. We'll be back with more Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals action.
This is puso sa puso sa Pilipinas. 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 Report live, lapit mga kaibigan, see it with your eyes. Lahat ng mga paboritong get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampinato, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipinas, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatutok. Simply reliable, labad bawat sulok. Powered by the fans, driven by the puso. Bibig ka Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tugon, buhat, pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being honest. Puso Pilipinas, right out of your pocket. This is puso.
Arellano University. Beginning with player number 6. Number 8, Kate Suico. Number 9, Jaya Cotis Bruno. Number 10,
Rising Stars Elite Talent Global Stage. That is what you can expect here in the 2026 Shakey Super League Juniors National Invitationals as we head on over to our last game of the day. Arellano University against Perfect Set Dreammakers. Perfect Set Dreammakers we saw a while ago in the first match, but Arellano University High School is going strong in this game. Last match, fourth match of day 3. Juniors action here in the Playtime Phil Oil Arena. Yani Mayo with Richie Cordero. We've been here with you, guiding you and giving all the action throughout this entire day. And I hope everybody is set and ready for our last match. Let's check out the team standings and get an update on where all our teams are at.
More wins here for our top 4 teams, St. John's Institute and Juan Lasal and University of Santo Tomas with 3 wins, but Juan Lasal has 1 loss. Arellano University High School, which we'll see more of in just a few, has 2 wins and 1 loss with 4 points.
Juan Lasal, you see, also has 6 points. This is also taking into consideration the sets that they've won. So Arellano University High School actually have had a slow start in their tournament. They went up against University UST on opening day. But now the Arellano University High School has had a winning streak of 2 games previous match against PAZ. Richie, what were the bright spots for this team?
You know, I think Arellano University really capitalized on their attack points. They had 29 points while Pusong Azul had 23 points. So medyo nakalamang pa rin sila doon. But what really set them apart also was the 2 block points and the 6 service aces that they had of the previous game. Pusong Azul also gave them 3 points. So that was 13 errors coming from Pusong Azul. So really just took advantage of that in their previous match to gain that momentum and gain that victory.
We do want to focus on the person who broke out in their last match. Our player in focus is presented by pusopi.com. Join now for free. Cassandra Paralejas is the person that really gave the effort in that last match. She's been quiet in the last 2, in their first 2 games, but in this game, she really shown out.
You know, she had 15 points to her name, 12 of those points coming from the attack line, while 1 coming from a block, and 2 service aces. So really just a big basket of points given to her squad for their previous game.
But let's set the scene. For the Perfect Set Dreammakers, we saw them a while ago. They've actually had back-to-back games. Yesterday, they also had 2 games. Today, they also have 2 games. But in their previous match against St. John, they lost that in 2 sets. That's 16-25 and 15-25. So they're looking to bounce back today, Richie.
You know, although they did lose in straight sets, they really performed their best. Their floor defense was outstanding a while ago. It was really just the finishing part that they needed to work on. While St. John's Institute had 23 attack points, they only had 14. And of course, the service aces, medyo nahirapan sila doon with the first ball. 13 service aces coming from St. John's. So this is something they will need to adjust to for today's match.
Arellano University aiming for another win, while Perfect Set Dreammakers hoping to catch the exclusive first win today. Let's head on over to our venue announcer for our first serve.
Second referee, Jay Derriquito. The action continues here at the Playtime Phil Oil Center in San Juan. This is the Shakey Super League 2026 National Invitationals. It is match number 13 of the preliminary round. It's the battle between Arellano University High School and their challengers across the court, hailing from California, Perfect Set Dreammakers. Now let us meet the starters. First, for Arellano University. Beginning with their team captain, setter number 10, Jamie Ignacio. Middle blocker number 4, Demi Vargas. Outside hitter number 6, Nicole Borja. Another middle blocker number 8, Faith Suico. Another outside hitter number 12, Casey Paralejas. Opposite hitter number 13, Nina Kahana. Starting libero is number 11, Alyssa Christine Villaluz. And the head coach of Arellano University, Opet Javier. Make some noise for the starters of Perfect Set Dream Makers. Starting with their team captain, outside hitter number 8, Niceman Manalad. Another outside hitter number 3, Victoria Anderson. Middle blocker number 5, Naomi Barbosa. Setter number 16, Ethlyn Liao. Number 18, Juliana Barron. Opposite hitter number 21, Maya Barrera. Starting libero is number 1, Hannah Reyes. And the head coach of Perfect Set, Henry Valiente Jr.
Starting lineup for Arellano University High School, Ignacio Vargas, Suico, Paraleas, Borja, Hanahap, and Villaluz. Whereas Perfect Set Dreammakers, Liao will be the setter. In the first match, it was Gerald Dizo, Barbosa, Manalad, Nismund Manalad, Anderson, Berera, Reyes, and Callahan will be the starters for Perfect Set Dream Makers. So these are our two squads going head-to-head in our last match for the day. Anderson and our screens have been such a pleasure to watch a while ago in their match against SGJI. This set is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. And Arellano University will get their first score courtesy of Paralias.
Paralejas with a cross-court attack from the open side of the court.
Arellano University also very set program in the NCAA going up against Perfect Set Dreammakers, California-based squad. So two teams with different approaches to this game. Good coverage by Arellano. They'll send it over, but that does not cross the net. Borja too soft for that save.
And again, this is what you want to see from Perfect Set Dreammakers. Every game, they come in very energetic and positive, and it really uplifts their performance inside the court.
Tokens have been exchanged, pleasantries out of the way. Game time for both of our squads as they are at the 1 each. What a shot for Vargas.
That was Vargas to credit for that very fast attack. No, the blockers didn't even have time to jump for that ball.
So our team captain, Arellano team captain, Jamie Ignacio to serve 2-1. Approach and the attack is good for Perfect Set Dreammakers. Barrera, Maya Barrera for that point.
You know, Perfect Set Dreammakers, more often than not, they set it to the open side of the court, but it's good that they're actually trying to vary on who to give it to so that it's not expected anymore from their opponent.
Another quick hit from Demi Vargas.
Vargas with hot hands in early on in this game as we check out a better angle here for that shot, just avoiding Anderson in the other side.
You know, she's not the tallest of players, but she's very quick on her feet. Service ace for Paralejas.
Paralejas also had service aces in their previous matchup. The serve of the game is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Praliejas continues to serve. A chase there. Arellano with this up. They send it to the other side. And that is an opening with a good target for Nicole Borja.
Soft touch there for Nicole Borja, just finding that spot in the middle of the defenders for perfect set dream makers.
Serving again.
Over Doug. Reyes with that up. They went to Callahan. Arellano answers back, catching the line on the other side.
From the opposite.
Arellano has so much choices and they're showing that early on in this set.
It's 6 serving 2.
6-2. Paraliejas continues to serve. Attack too strong. Baron on the court right now for perfect set dream makers. Oh, service ace.
Second service ace here for
First technical timeout.
Arellano University High School.
It's 8-2 as we enter our first technical timeout.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Perfect set dream makers in their game against St. John's Institute. Victoria Anderson was the person to go to. It's with 6 points from 6 attacks. Really, she showed the grit and the hustle that perfect set needs.
You know, she was nearly defendable already every time she attacked that ball, and to really break the momentum of St. John's Institute a while ago. This time that was team captain Manalad to get that point coming from an attack.
Victoria Anderson, one of the people that they can go back to, as Manalad still has to get her groove because she's the person that we highlighted in the first game. But Anderson really surprised us with her performance. Reyes with that up, and Anderson's attack goes to the net. 9-3 is the score right now. Arellano University on top, and Vargas will serve.
Serving Debbie Vargas.
Push there for Arellano University, and the good placement for that drop for Nismut Manalad.
I know that was such a quick drop ball also, seeing that everyone actually already stepped back and Paraliejas was already far from the ball to cover the blockers.
Manalad serves and Manalad contributes. She's all over for the past 2 sequences. Anderson, soft touch, and that is good for perfect set.
From Victoria Anderson.
Anderson making her name known even further here in the Shakey's National Invitationals. Again, a while ago, she had an error coming from an attack, and this time she varied her attack.
And that will be the first service ace for perfect set dream makers in this match. Manalad to thank for that one.
To serve again, Niceman Manalad.
And it's good to see her performance here.
We were looking for her in
right.
the first game a while ago.
Rejected with that block. Arellano goes to the other side. Read as well by the Dream Makers. They'll try again to the left. Anderson with the first save. A bit of miscommunication, but the ball is still alive Missed time there for Arellano University.
I think that was really just a connection between Suico and Ignacio. Ignacio gave a V-quick when Suico actually went in for a quicker attack, so that's zero tempo.
Iceman Manala continues to serve.
The Dreammakers with this run, 7-9. They're chasing a 2-point lead. Paralleja sent it over. Anderson this time trying to catch the left side of the Arellano court, but that sailed out.
You know, a while ago, also in the first game, Anderson had a few cross-court cut attacks. So I think she's trying to replicate that in today's game, but she miscalculated the distance between her and the net.
3-point lead for Arellano University. Liao, quick set, and that is good for Barbosa.
Better connection there from Barbosa and Lau to set that ball up to her.
Liao also had a good performance in that match with SJI.
Exactly. You know, we talked about her being the second setter, but every time she's put in, you know, you're the playmaker, and she really embraces that role every time she comes in for Villajoaquin.
Just like that, it's a 1-point lead for Arellano University from a net touch. So the Dreammakers will serve with Liao. Good coverage. Ball is still alive. Anderson with that set. Chance ball for Arellano. And they take that opportunity for Faith Suico.
Better connection for Suico on that quick attack. And that's really what happens. It's very textbook volleyball when you get a perfect first ball delivered to your setter. It's really good to activate your middle spikers and your quickers as soon as possible in the game.
2-point lead, Borja. Oh, a chase there by Liao. Perfect set, made something about that. Shank ball, and that goes out for Faith Suico as she scores another point.
Back-to-back points there for Suico. Same quick attack and placement in the middle.
Arellano with this run this time, 12-9. Liao goes to the middle again and gets it off of the hands. Naomi Barbosa, and that Liao connection is something that Perfect Set may want to capitalize.
Exactly. I think that Barbosa has shown more comfortable decision making when it comes to the sets of Lau.
Paralejas. One-hand
One-hand
set.
set. Wow.
Push. Paralejas again over the double block. Liao over on two for her. Getting a crazy celebration and some friendly slaps from her teammates.
1-2 play for Liao. And really, she's impressing everyone here. You know, as a second setter, it can be very challenging for you to connect to each one of your spikers if you're not the starting one. But Liao just continues to leave us breathless. But this time, it's Suico with her third attack point.
We're seeing a pattern with activating middle blockers in this match. Barbosa for Perfect Set and Suico for Arellano University. There's a 2-point lead as Suico serves. Liao again to Naomi, but that one is too strong for that attack.
Arellano may need to pull away and also lessen their errors. I feel like they've been scrambling with their defense, getting that first ball for in the recent events.
Suico with this 3-point lead. A chase by Liao. Attack from the back, and that catches an opening for Perfect Set Dreammakers.
Let's see that sequence once again. An underhand dig and just the right power to get it in the middle. That was Barbosa once again.
I like the energy of the Dreammakers in this match. They're playing with a lot of joy and happiness.
I think a lot more confident as well. So I think they're starting to find their groove here. But again, Borja with her second point. This time, Ignacio, their team captain, and also their playmaker setter on deck to serve, which means they may need to capitalize that Parallejas is in the front row now, and she has 3 spikers in front of her.
Liao. Dreammakers made away with that one. Parallejas answers back, and that is good.
Casey Paralejas.
It's 16 to 12 on our score. Aureliano still being dominant in this game. It's heading over to our second technical timeout.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Last game of this day, Aureliano University against Perfect Set Dreammakers. Team captain Jamie Ignacio on the service line. But we also need to commend that Ignacio has been activating different players based on her read on the Dreammakers. But Liao, again, another over on 2, and her teammates sigh with relief.
Everybody is celebrating that kind of attack coming from Liao, because you know that setters, it's usually your serves, your drops as your attacks, and she's really capitalizing on that because it's been working out for her, seeing that there's an open spot in the middle.
Wingab will serve as Barrera goes out, and it's nice to see the reaction of the Dreammakers when Liao does an over a 2 because they also don't anticipate it. So,
Exactly.
sila din nagugulat. 16 to 13.
But you have to love the support of the Perfect Set Dreammakers to each one of their teammates.
3-point lead for Arellano University. Attack from Anderson in the back, and that is good!
Wow, everybody just performing for the Perfect Set Dreammakers. Definitely a much more confident team in the second match of today's games.
Samantha Gingham still serving.
Gingyab, 14 serving 16.
Better first ball for Arellano, and
Another
a quick tap
hit from Debbie
for Vargas.
And it's more evident in the juniors ranks how important the first ball is, because when we watch collegiate and pro ranks, the attackers really will try to create a way. But with the juniors ranks, nakatulong talaga yung first ball na maganda yung setup for the setter.
Exactly. In the juniors division, it's really building up the familiarity with your teammates, that kind of skill and adjustment and maturity inside the court.
So double contact is called on Perfect Set Dreammakers. The point will go to Arellano University, but both referees are approaching one another as they call on Manalad, Nismud Manalad, for a conversation. Paralejas is waiting to serve. And Manalad goes back to Coach Henry to clarify a few things.
Casey Paralejas serving.
4-point lead. Liao again with an over on 2, and Arellano has no answer to that move.
Third time, and it still works. And what does that say? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right.
But for Arellano, they need to start reading how their opponents are playing, because they're doing the exact same things.
Baron with that serve. Tight set. Good coverage by the Dreammakers. Activating the middle this time for Penelope Vargas and Arellano.
Corga's doing a good job getting the momentum back for her squad.
That Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Jandy Dandasan in.
Dandasan on deck to serve for Arellano University High School.
To serve for Arellano, Jandy Dandasan.
4-point lead for Arellano. Soft touch. Arellano answers back. A chase there by Baron. Reyes will give a chance to Arellano. And they take that opportunity with Suico again activated.
Oh, the middle attackers and the quickers are really working out here for Arellano University High School, being the most aggressive.
Think about this. Where's Ethlyn getting the kills? Area 3, so where do you tip? 3. So you're not going to go side to side, right? That's an empty spot. If it goes down every single time, that's how you score. Keep doing it until they adjust. Area 3, swing away or 3. Got it? Come on.
Let's go, let's go. Perfect set out 2, 1, 2, perfect set out, girl.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now. Coach Henry echoing what you said a while ago. If it's not broke, don't fix it. If you get a score in that move, in that placement, just keep on doing it until they adjust.
Exactly, and I think it's not just for Liao dropping it there, but also their soft touches a while ago and their drop balls were working on exactly that spot number 3 in the middle. Joust at the net for that over reception, but Suico will be victorious in that joust.
So it's up now to a 6-point lead for Arellano University.
It's 21
Here in the first set, again, best of 3. So either team just needs to get 2 sets for this match. Oh, good. The check ball for Arellano. Nicole Borja again.
On the hands of the blockers, especially if there are 2 players in front of you, closest that down the line opening, you really have to make way as a spiker to slap that ball to their hands and make it sail out to gain a point.
22-15, Dandasan to serve. Reyes with the first ball. Liao, Anderson, soft touch. It's sent over. A chase there. Oh, good reset by Arellano University as Kahana found an open space.
Short time there to adjust, but they were able to do so. Medyo maliksi din talaga gumalaw itong Arellano, and it really just shows mastery on where they are at the court.
If you're front row, you can attack the ball. Same thing, if you can't put the ball away, you gotta pass the ball so that we can use all 3 shots, okay? If it's an emergency back row attack, you got that big ball, swing to zone 1. Got it? Okay, here we go.
That huddle was powered by Smart Power All 109. Load now.
Coach Henry being very analytical on their targets, especially finding those corners in zone 1 and the deep ends of the court for Arellano, where they're showing a little bit more struggle in defending balls, especially with 3 spikers in front for a perfect set. Dreammakers.
Arellano a point away from set point. Soft touch by Anderson. A good idea there for Anderson, but they will give this set point to Arellano University.
Serving for the set, Jandy Dandasan.
Jandy Dandasan continues to serve here. And service ace will close out this set. Arellano University on top. It's 25-15 on our score here in the Playtime Phil Oil Arena for our juniors action. We'll be back for the second set.
25-15.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
It's the last match of this 2026 Shakey Super League National Invitationals. 25-15 to close out set number 1. Arellano taking that win. Richie, Arellano was able to activate a few players. What else did you see are the spark plugs of this team?
You know, I think Arellano really capitalized on first their service aces and their attack points and really breaking the momentum that Perfect Set Dreammakers was trying to make. But also, Perfect Set Dreammakers had a couple of players that really shined as well. We had a couple from Barbosa, those drop balls coming from Liao also that really set things straight. But 25-15 is our score for set number 1, and for our set statistics, we have 16 attack points for Arellano University and only 11 for Perfect Set Dreammakers. None for blocks, 3 aces for Arellano and 1 for Perfect Set Dreammakers, with 6 errors and 3 for Arellano.
Set number 2 action is brought to you by Shakey Super Delivery. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and mojos now. Faith Suico is given that opportunity early on here in the second set.
Now, Suico was activated 5 times from the last set, and she consistently performs here in the second set. Better first ball.
Reverse set. Cross court. Paralejas powers through. Liao. A push. Arellano activating the middle. Liao with a set to the other side again. Down the line. Covered by Arellano. Paralejas will try once more. Baron was there to cover. Liao. Back to the other side. Red like a book.
You know, when you're one of the stronger players, babantayin ka talaga, and that's what happened with Manalad here. A double block. Perfect timing for Arellano University High School.
Still serving, Nicole Borja.
2-0, Arellano on top here in the second set over Doug. Liao with that set, they were able to make a way. Ball is still alive. Liao activates the middle this time. Good coverage by Arellano. Paralejas tried to take a page from the book of Perfect Set, but that was too low.
Set was a bit off there for Paralejas. Medyo nalunod din siya doon.
Serving for the Dreammakers, Naomi Barbosa.
Barbosa serving 2-1. Attack from the back row, a little help from the net, a chase from Dreammakers. Baron could not get to it on time.
Good effort there for Perfect Set Dreammakers, but ball will still stay on the side of Arellano.
service area, Faith Sweetco.
Faith Sweetco actually has a 4 points won in that last set. And a service ace in this set.
Sweetco with another point. That's already her 7th in today's match, both in services and being activated in the front line.
Faith Sweetco.
3-point lead for Arellano here in the second set. Liao. Paralejas was there to cover. She'll attack this time off speed. Good coverage. Over on two again by Liao.
For the 4th time, Liao is victorious in just doing that 1-2 play strategy, dropping it right in the middle of everyone. And it's really unexpected because you think that she's setting up the quick attacker, but she's actually just flicking her wrist to the other side of the court.
Barrera with the service. But that goes to the net. So if Liao could not get Manala to convert, whether Arellano University has read Manala, she always has that skill set, that 1-2 play that she goes to. Manalad, oh, that touches the antenna. So the point will go to the Dreammakers. Oh, to Arellano rather. Team captain Ignacio, 6-2 for our second set. Back to Nismond. And up there to Paralejas, and that is good.
Right deep in the middle of the two defenders of Perfect Set Dreammakers. Paralejas with another point.
It's day 3. We're about to end day 3 of the Juniors National Invitationals, but we're also looking forward to the collegiate ranks that is happening next week. So this is right now 7 days of action, almost approaching the semifinals after this phase. And in the coming week, we're going to look forward to the ates of the tournament battling it out. Good soft touch!
And now Arellano is doing the same thing that's being done to them a while ago. Is just dropping it right in the middle of all of the players in the court.
8-2 is our score as we enter our first technical timeout of the second set.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Second set of Arellano University against the Perfect Set Dreammakers to cap us off in this 4-game slate here in the Shakey's Juniors National Invitationals. I know you're excited to see who will win this match. Both teams rather, want to bolster their semifinals campaign. Down the line attack, but that sails outside.
Another free point here for Arellano.
So now that we're approaching the middle parts of this tournament, the top 4 teams will be heading over to the semifinals, right?
Yes.
So after that, the semifinals, that's why it's so important for each team to garner set wins, game wins, as Vargas gets a quick hit right there. We also have the point system going on.
Yeah, so each set won is equal to 1 point.
10 serving 2.
large lead here for Arellano University. Soft touch by the team captain of the Dreammakers. Answered back though by Arellano New.
Great placement of a shot right behind the two blockers in front of her. Ignacio still on deck to serve with 3 spikers in front for Arellano. Another drop ball there for Liao, pero nabasa.
Oh, Baron with that save, but look at the hustle. The chase by the Dreammakers, and that's what is nice to watch about the Dreammakers. They really try to fight for each point.
Yes, ilang beses na rin silang humabol sa bola na tumama dun sa mga border natin. And it really just shows that their heart is in it for volleyball and for them to really grow and fight for each point.
Liao will go back to Nismond, and finally
Manalad now for another deep attack. And she was also the one who dug that.
that Smart Powered Up play was brought to you by the new Smart Power All 109. Load now. Nismud Manalad is the go-to girl of the Dreammakers. If they want to create a run. Good save by Arellano, but look at that. Liao again garnering a point, getting those friendly pushes from her teammates.
But this time, a side spike for Liao. Oh, just a really confident setter and actually an attacking setter now.
She saw the commotion on the other side and wanted to take advantage of that.
Exactly. She has 5 points already, 4 from drops and 1 from a spike.
Baron over. Paralejas finding that hole.
Again, I feel like Arellano has been targeting those deep ends from the corners and the middle side of the court, where perfect set Dreammakers are actually known to move forward right away. So that's an observation that Arellano has been seeing.
Convincing 9-point lead, but that catches the tape of the net. Paralejas apologizing quickly. What is the feeling as a volleyball player when the opposing team is enjoying playing so much?
You know, sometimes nakakakaba din eh. Kasi when you see that they're confident, dapat patulan mo din. So it's like more of you have to match their energy, or you also have to feel around your teammates kung ano yung energy ng teammates mo, kailangan mo din i-match na hindi kayo magpapadala sa nakikita mo sa kalaban.
Medyo contrasting kasi yung energy ng Dreammakers pati yung Arellano University.
Yeah, very serious and very
exactly.
happy.
Yung Dreammakers, happy to be here sila.
Exactly. You know, they're so thankful to be in this league. Speaking to them a while ago, they have been very much enjoying their time here in the Philippines. But again, Borja and the rest of her squad just continues to dominate in the front line. But then again, the perfect set Dreammakers, they're so happy. You know, they were saying that they actually had more time to bond as a team when they arrived in the Philippines rather than when they were in the USA, because they were very spread out. They wouldn't really have time to train together and to really build and gel together. But here they had time to do their hair, they had time to do their salon, they had facials together, they rode the jeepney, they visited different colleges, and that's what's been happening.
And that's on girlhood.
Yes.
Liao with that service. Good read there by the Dreammakers. Oh, just avoiding the two blockers.
The second technical timeout.
Look at that more closely. Really
Exactly.
angling that to an open spot.
Kanina she was dropping it. Technical timeout 16-6.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
Just entered our second technical timeout. Suiko goes back. Suizo rather, inside. And the Dandasan, Jandi Dandasan in. So now it's a 10-point lead for Arellano University. Jandi was also great in the service line in that
The first
last set.
yes.
Good attack there.
Gingab on the open side of the court. I believe that's her first point also. So just very happy celebrations coming from the perfect set Dreammakers.
Speaking of celebrations, when the Dreammakers celebrate, it seems like they're not down in this match.
Exactly. And then every game actually from the first game to it's actually their fourth game and the energy is still the same with a little bit more confidence in today's game.
And also their fourth game in 2 days.
Exactly.
They've been playing 2 days. They've been playing 2 games a day. Yesterday, they also played 2 games today. They also
Exactly.
played against St. John's Institute in our first match, and then this is their second game. They're so fresh. Let me know the secret, girls, after this match. 10-point lead for Arellano University. Borja now with this service. Baron could not get that first ball up, and a service ace will be awarded to Borja. The lead has ballooned to 11 here in the second set. Again, if Arellano University gets this set, they will get the win for this best of 3. But Dreammakers can extend this. That one goes out. And the Dreammakers will be awarded a point.
Now the Dreammakers have 3 spikers in front. So that's also an advantage that they can capitalize on, especially with powerful attackers in front.
Good first ball. Paralejas powers through the wall.
Everyone tried to cover for that attack, but too much power that it became very hard to read where that ball was coming from already, with it hitting the blocker's hands.
Faith Suico on the service line. Okay, red this time, that over on 2, but still a scramble.
Point.
I thought Arellano University was able to anticipate that one. Although they got the first ball, nagka-scramble na sila in the second sequence.
Exactly. You know, Yao is a setter, but she has so far 6 points. None from service aces, 5 from drop balls, and 1 from a spike. And this time that was Callahan for that block. It was a single one too.
You see the celebration again. It really doesn't look like... It looks like they're winning actually this
I know.
game.
Because if Arellano scores a point, they're just, okay, we want a point.
Right,
But
right.
with every point that perfect set Dreammakers, the enthusiasm that comes out of them is just really commendable, and we're very happy to see it too.
Suizo, 10-point lead. But I also think it comes to the territory of Arellano being a very established school.
Exactly.
Blows the whistle, a referee. On net touch on the Dreammakers, and it's 21 to 11. 21 to 10 rather.
Substitution Arellano University. Number 4 out. Number 18, Princess Ignacio in.
Oh, Ignacio, Princess Ignacio is on the floor.
Serving again, Bea Suizo.
Chased there by Liao, team captain. Casey, too strong.
The attack goes out.
Miss hit there for Paralejas.
Paralejas is very apologetic every time she thinks she makes a mistake.
Yes.
Always saying sorry to her teammates.
Very humble, but sometimes you just have to shake it off.
Right.
Tapos, bawi agad. Kind of mentality that coaches would always say.
Paralejas given another chance. Over on two. Solo block for Arellano. Dreammaker send it over. Paralejas again. Coverage. Baron gives a chance to Arellano. They go back to Cassie. On up once more. Liao with the Baron attack. And that is good.
More celebration from the girls in purple. Good set up there for Liao to Baron.
Iceman Manola continues to serve.
It's good to see Baron activated for an attack because she's been doing well with defense also and chasing the balls.
And serving too.
They give it back to Baron. Activating the middle for Arellano this time, and that's a kill.
Quick attacks for Arellano remain to be dominant, especially those quick attacks.
Substitution Arellano University.
See that once again with full confidence and only a single blocker in front of her. It was easy for her to maneuver that ball.
On deck to serve.
We're still at a 10-point lead for Arellano. Guno with that service. Baron again over the two blockers. They go to the left side. Look at the read.
Callahan with her second block in today's game. Let's see it once again. What a powerful attack also coming from Borja, pero hindi tatablayan sa elevation that Callahan had.
The ball is still alive. And the referee will whistle. Dreammakers will get this point from that error.
Callahan on deck to serve for perfect set Dreammakers.
22-14. And that one goes straight to the net.
Pushing Arellano to inch closer to that finish line.
We saw all 7 teams today in action. It's been a great delight to see the rising stars of volleyball and see how they've started. The ultimate flex, guys, is when we say, hey, I've watched them since Shakey's juniors. This is the inaugural iteration for the juniors division in Shakey's. And that is a service ace for match point.
Really, you see these girls bloom into the professionals they will become because we have so much trust and faith in that with this service ace.
University at match point. Serving for the match.
Match
Princess
point.
Ignacio.
Dreammakers go to the middle. Arellano. And nobody there for the cover. But there's a net touch on the Dreammakers. And what an end to this game. Another error has been given to Arellano University, eventually allowing them to get this match, and Arellano University will keep the streak alive. Dreammakers will still have to find the win that they're trying to chase here in the tournament so far.
Arellano University High School.
Pleasantries ongoing for our squads. Perfect set dream makers all the way from California. While Arellano University, a set system here in the Philippines, just finished their match. Arellano out on top with 2 sets for this game. A great showing and a good sportsmanship from both of our squads. 25 to 15, 25 to 14. And later on is our MVP of the match.
Lapit mga katropa, may mga biyayang darating. Ikaw, hindi ka makapili ng platform, pero mahahanap mo naman ang For You. Iba-ibang saya, iba-ibang biyaya. Ikaw, meron ding For You po.
F2 Logistics. We'll climb mountains and cross oceans to make sure we move your cargo as fast and safe as possible, because your cargo is our business. F2 Logistics. Let's move now.
New Smart Power All. Choose your Unli and your 5 gig app bundle so you can binge, game, or share it all. Plus 10 gig for all apps and 4 gig of 5G data. Power your next side quest with Smart Power All.
Wala na yung sasabihin ko.
Arellano University against Perfect Set Dreammakers. Arellano on top 25-15, 25-14. 2 sets for that squad. What a showing. And our teams for today have been a great watch. This MVP of the match is brought to you by Shakey's. Order your favorite thin crust pizza and chicken and Mojo's now. A lot of players to choose from, a lot of contribution in the Arellano University side. But Faith Suico is the person on top and our MVP of the match, being diligent and being in control and different boards of this game. Faith Suico here with us. Faith, congratulations!
Thank you po.
And gusto ko lang tanungin na ngayon yung Arellano University, meron na kayong winning streak. Ano yung iniisip ninyo as a team para mabuhay ito all the way throughout the tournament?
Yung iniisip lang po namin is kung paano po namin lalabanin yung team na po na to, and kung paano po namin gagalawin as a team, and kung paano namin mas bibigyan ng double hard work yung mga bawat gagalawin namin and yung sasabihin po ng coaches.
Ang ganda naman, Faith. At ang kitang-kita na suportado ka ng teammates mo. So ano naman yung mga shoutouts? Sino yung mga gusto mong batiin ngayon?
Yung gusto ko pong batiin is, first is thank you po kay Lord po na binigyan niyo po ako ng strength. And thank you po sa Arellano University and kay Sir Francis Caico po, kay Sir po. And maraming salamat po sa team ko po, kay Borja, kay Eliza po. And shoutout po sa family ko! Chika! Pati daw po sa Liza.
Okay, madami na ang buong team na Arellano University. Shout out. Congratulations once again. Faith Suico, good job for being the MVP of the match. And that is all for our games for today. But let's check out our Smart Powered Up plays brought to you by Smart's Power All 109. Power up your next side quest and get only TikTok or Facebook calls and text. 10 gig for all apps and more. Switch and load now. Arellano University with a very dominant game against the Dreammakers. Richie, what made them go up against this dominant win?
You know, I think they really distributed their attackers very well. That's why it ended 25-15 for the first set. While in set number 2, they continued that kind of performance, although there were some errors, and also yung mga sagot naman ng perfect set Dreammakers with the attacks and the drop balls also coming from Liao, very unexpected. But Arellano University High School just continued to tower over and power up in attacking and eliminating the chance of that ball going up, because as much as possible, kill after kill after kill is what we saw. 25-14 as our score for set number 2. Arellano University High School winning in straight sets.
Arellano University High School, very convincing and very composed throughout the entire match. What a show for them. While the perfect set Dreammakers has also given us those highs in the game. As we check out our match summary, Richie.
We have 29 attack points for Arellano University High School, while only 16 for perfect set Dreammakers. But we see that perfect set Dreammakers had 2 blocks while only 1 for Arellano. And of course, the 6 service aces that really powered through and challenged the defensive line for perfect set Dreammakers.
And eventually, Arellano University taking that home for the winning streak alive. Dreammakers still looking for that elusive win as we check out their games tomorrow, July 15, right here at the Playtime Phil Oil Arena. UST against Juan Lasal, SJI against Arellano, Pusong Azul for UST, and Pacific Volleyball Academy against Dreammakers. And that is our matches for tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining us. On behalf of the broadcast team, this has been Yani Mayo and Richie Cordero, the Shakey Super League, organized by the Athletic Events and Sports Management Inc. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more juniors action.
Paboritong get it anytime. Laro ng mga kampi nato, this is where they shine. Libo Pilipinas, tell them this is where they find. Powered by the fans, shivan by the puso. Buong Pilipinas dito nakatutok. Simply reliable, labot bawat sudok. Powered by the fans, shivan by the puso. Lupit ang Mandila, pambatang Pilipinas. Now the world see us, tara sa Pilipinas. Bagong bayani, tugulo at pawis. Puso inalay, lumaban sa Paris. Puso talagang walang kapares. Gotta be smart, stating the obvious. Simply reliable, I'm just being